And it is time again for the auction not included. Matka, good to see ya. We're gonna do some sandboxing today again. And I don't know about this tamer here. I think it's kind of bad. Now, of course, we're taking out sulfur. But the heat management is very wrong. So what we could do instead is... Oh, to go back to the main menu. I forget this every time. So if you're experimenting, it's good to type in here in the main menu the KLEI PLAY, and then you get a little bit of D here standing for the debug mode. And we're gonna resume the game now. Good. And what's going on, Matka? Matka says hi. Are you missing the dog? Me as well. But next week they're gonna be here. Today I'm gonna have a PlayStation 5 day, so just a short session of the auction included. And then tomorrow again, because during the day I'm playing the PlayStation 5 at a friend's place. I cannot stream. If it was mine, I would of course stream. Good, let's mop this up now. We're gonna check out this building. Press Control F4 for instant shenanigans. And then I want this to be different, right? Like so. Good. No more heat exchange. Just strip down the hot stuff is good enough. Right, but that doesn't help me. That is just wrong. Sulfur here is freezing when? Let's check the liquid overlay. You're missing the dog? Me as well. The dog is so cool. 3,115. Let's check out the properties. It's gonna melt. Wait, what? This is thermal aquatune. I want to check out the liquid sulfur. Good, so we're gonna freeze that at 115, which will never happen in a steam chamber. So that's why I was thinking, why don't we just combine a steam chamber with a tamer? Isn't that a reasonable thing to do? I also like the idea of having this here just collected. Yes, it is. It's a good idea, I don't know. Bum bum. But then, this is very advanced. And this is an early game build. So just taking out this liquid sulfur. Splitting it up. But yeah, again, it would be better to have here a complete thingy. Why don't we have power? Oh, because we deleted the power. Let's put it in real quick. Yeah, this will be problematic. And what's wrong with the NAFTA? Average flow is 100G. This is 1G. Are we going permanently? We should be. I think we are. Good. So we're permanently running out a little bit of sulfur. And that is just not enough. We could have the maximum amount of sulfur out if the basin was a bit higher. Good. And this is still freezing for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, maybe these things here. Hold on. Let's close this off. But yeah, just run it through. So there is a room down here. This could be anywhere. I think this whole... Let's get rid of it. Let's get rid of it. We click the sandbox. And we say filter destroy all. And like so, and goodbye. This is just not a good idea. Let's sample something. Pollute? Okay, no. Some oxygen here. We sample it and then we're gonna fill it. Good. So we don't have the hot stuff. Good, let's start over. And I think we need to reveal here as well. Good. Sulfur geyser. Let's have a spawner there. Liquid sulfur geyser. Good, let's start over. Analyze. Next time this is active. Good. A tile from insulation here, or an insulated tile from insulation to signify that this is the nitonium, like it is here. I cannot paint in nitonium, not a feature. Good. So what if we had a basin here? This is what the duplicates are going to build. So what if we had a basin here? Right. Good. And then we're gonna collect it. Probably need a bigger basin. Because there still needs to be the pump over here. But isn't it spilling over there? Bum 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 bum. So the idea that I had last time was that it's flowing through somewhere. Like for example here. Let's use other tiles like obsidian for the flow. Well, doesn't matter. Good, so it's flowing through and the pump is here. And the rest spills over. That is the idea that I had last time. Good, so we're going in here. Right. Oh dear. So if you flow there and there is a gas, easy breezy, right? This is absolutely serviceable in the end. Good, we're gonna have our door thingy. Gas, gas. And then doors to hold the stuff. Bum 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 bum. Does this make sense? Good. Airlock, rotate. Is this the easiest setup? Probably, possibly. So nothing can go on top here, so we have to have a roof. So that's how it would look like, except we cannot enter. And we need to enter the dragon somehow. Dum 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 bum bum. Let's lock these doors. Bum, beum, beum. Get rid of anything on the floor. Bum bum beum bum. And if here was the entry of the build, I think I wouldn't mind. Bing bom. So everything is suitable. Hold on, here needs to be a pump. Oh, we don't strictly need this. Ding bing boom boom. A blob of liquid here. Let's brush it in. Left shift B. Good. Go on liquid locks now. Nav the one key here and there for the pump. Good. Then we're gonna sample some vacuum and fill it. Left shift F. Bing boom, bing boom. Wait a minute. Here needs to be a vacuum also. Or does it? I think it has to be. Okay, this is always going to be full. I think I'm missing something here. Or do I? If we... Or no, it's fine. This is gonna be good. But here we need a vacuum for the contactless pump setup. Don't really want to, honestly, but we cannot have heat exchange, so I need to. That means this is the inside of the chamber. Boom, boom. That means this all here is for nothing. We need a secondary entryway here somewhere. Into the pump. So forget about this. Set up the pump. Good. And here needs to be a cooling loop from somewhere. Boom, 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 boom. This is 36 degrees. It's just looping around. This will heat up. Oh, we're full here. Good. I'm pretty much filled up there as well. Can we simulate a cooling loop? What is this? Saltwater geyser, dormant. 95 degrees. That's not cool. Here we have something. That is 10 degrees brine. Good. Bum bum. Bum bum. If it were to flow into an infinite storage, don't we have a setup like this here? Good, we're gonna use the cooling loop we have there. That's already good. And it's going to flow back in somehow. Here. Good. And this is the cooling loop. Good, let's cut this. Stop that madness. Alright, what are we doing here? Oh, this is yet another cooling loop for over there. But we're done with this experiment. We're not doing anything there, so we're good. Just need a radiant pipe. Any material is fine. We're gonna use steel. Good. So now we need to enter here somehow without wrecking ourselves. I like the roof. This is terrible because things will spill. What if we had an entry like this? Good. I think that makes a little bit of sense. Problem is, again, we don't have room. So it's gonna be just a big old something there. No, we cannot enter here. We need room for the contactless pump. So let's build the contactless pump first. Or we build the contactless pump to the left. If there is room, let's find out. Good. As always, we're going to start with a bridge for a contactless pump. We can go in here and then push out downwards, but we want to push out upwards, right? Right, we want to push out upwards. And then we're gonna configure the amount. And is this sitting in a liquid? No, this is sitting in a vacuum. So the valve is fine. Let's do copper, because that is the realistic material we're working with. Good. This is actually perfect. That's how you should do it. It's connected with insulated pipes from granite shore. Good. We're coming out. We're not going to connect these just yet. We want to prime the liquid valve first. 1G is enough, and then we drop down 100G here. Good. How's the power situation? It's looking good. Why am I looking at heat? Don't need to. Let's connect this. Good, so we're gonna pump permanently now, in theory. But in practice we're not a clean environment yet. Since this is the room that I need, let's close it off. And enter the dragon over here. Good. Sample some of the naphtha and brush it in here. What am I missing? Oh, this can't be. Could I have a doubly derpily? Probably. Good. So if the liquid lock was over here, that would be good. Sample, brush. Good. Sample, vacuum, fill. And this is reasonable. Good. No heat transfer. This is just sulfur. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, we have a little bit of heat exchange here. Why? With a conductive wire. Conductive wire. Good, and we're primed. We're beautifully primed, I'm sure. Let's run it out. What's going on here? Oh, this is interesting. I haven't had this before. Oh, we have sulfur now dropping down there. Oh, that is not intended. Sure, I know we don't have an overflow, but there should be no sulfur here. So we messed up. Can we quickly get rid of everything inside? There is naphtha in here now, I like. Good, let's overflow. And drop out. And empty it. And the pump, we're going to switch off. Where is the switch? Good. Let's clear the floor here. No, this goes empty. Good. Right, nothing is in, everything drops out. There is some naphtha, let's mop it up. Good, we don't need solid towels. And the sulfur is gathering. We forgot the towel that protects us. And there is no room. Genius. Forgot the towel that protects us and there's no room. So, But that's fine. A broader basin, a wider basin is good anyhow. No, it doesn't matter. We can do the lowest size that there is. Let's move the guys here over one space. Dun, dun, dun. Manual airlock, rotate. Dun, 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 dun. Lock it. Good. Bum bum. Bum bum bum. In case you're wondering, how is he doing this? Well, there's a secret command. Alt Q, and that is teleport. You can take a duplicate, for example. The cook is sleeping here, and you can teleport them out, and now they're gonna be. But you can do this with any building and geysers as well. Alt Q for teleport. Just select it and hover your mouse over the tile where you want it, and then it's gonna teleport there. Good. But this is no longer needed. We have oxygen here now. Sample some vacuum. No. We opened this up. Damn it. Good. Shift F for fill. Good. This is now a vacuum again. Good. Wonderful. So, clean the floor. And is this flowing? This is flowing as well. Good. We cleaned the floor. And we are going to... Wait, this is also serviceable. Good. What if this was serviceable from here? Could have a tile there. And enter. Let's sample. Left shift K, that does not help me. Sample the NAFTA and brush it in. Size of 1. Good. So now we have the serviceable from the left side and from the right side. Oh, this is good. We could even have a straight shot on top to make this look better. Hey, this is exactly the space for a steam turbine. That's not. Power steam turbine. But this is how you can how we can measure it out. A steam turbine space, and then the contactless pump setup. Good. Now, here is the protection tile. Oops, I cannot. Why? Eh? This is not part of the guys here. Let's delete it. Filter destroy. Or weird. A Geyser is only 4 tiles wide. The game is messing with me because I teleported it. That's fine. Let's brush in another Geyser. Spawn liquid sulfur over here. Good. And now you can see if I deconstruct this and construct it again, no problem. So in a survival scenario this would work. Analyze. Good, we're pumping away. Alright, so would this work? Let's find out. This is a liquid sulfur Geyser chamber. We just have to bring in 2 pieces of gas here. And the way to achieve this is you wait until this all is sulfur. I think you have to pump it if you don't work with hauling point. you would have to pump it because you need a helper tile up here. Otherwise, gas released over there would float upwards. Would it though? Well, we cannot know until we tried. Sample some of the sulfur and fill it in or brush it in. Here. Good. Like so. And here as well. Good. So now this is a lot of sulfur, but not enough to experiment with. This might flow down here. Let's brush in a bit more. Like so, see what happens. Good, now this is a solid amount of sulfur. Right. What if there was a bottle of liquid here? Oh, a bottle of... Well, let's cheat it in first. Just to see if the build is working. Let's do a kilogram of hydrogen. Gas over here. Good. So now this is in the way, which means we're gonna have more liquid sulfur here. But here this works nicely. That works perfect. If this pump was working, that would be great. It's currently not, but that's fine. Good. Brush in more. This time we're gonna do carbon dioxide. 1 kilogram here. And now we have our fantastic Escher fall. Good. But I would like to know if a duplicate can open a bottle of carbon dioxide and can open a bottle of hydrogen, and the stuff will not glitch through here. I want to know if that is possible. But the build is solid. We're now collecting liquid sulfur. Oh, of course, we have heat exchange. Let's prevent that from happening. Doom, doom. Good, but this is the build. Oh, what happened to the carbon dioxide? I messed around here. And it got deleted. Oh no! Wait, is this possible? That's fine. Is it though? Don't know. Would we be accumulating? Is this pouring out and accumulating here? It says 190. Says no, that's not working. Shift K. Shift B for filter. For sample. Why not Shift S? What is Shift S? Sandbox on and off. Yeah, that should be sample instead. Good. Shift K. Shift brush. Good. What are the gases now? Clean. Brush in. Going to say carbon dioxide. Yeah, carbon dioxide first is just not a good idea. Shift K. This again and brush it in. Good. So building it in sequence again is very important. Hydrogen gas. And or will this mess up automatically? Carbon dioxide. Alright, the Escher is in again. And we're accumulating. So what if we were to take out liquid now? Let's close this area off for a moment. Because what? Because I want to prime the liquid pump. Good. Can I have the temperature? Yeah, it's cooling down. Good. Let's prime the liquid pump. Running here. Good. And there, overheat damage. Let's have a new pump. Good. Rotate. Right. 1G. To prime it, so the contactless pump is pumping the naphtha in. And in order to prime it, I'm gonna cut this pipe over here. So let's flip the switch. Good. And in the end, I go in here again for the naphtha. And out there for overflow. And what is this? Oh no, this is good. Good. Now, we're taking the liquid sulfur somewhere. But for the purpose of this experiment, we're just gonna take it out. Good. We cannot drop off here. That would create a bypass pump. That would be very bad. The Escher would break, and we would not have the infinite storage. How is there naphtha in? Must have been from before, I hope. No, naphtha is coming out. Why are we ejecting here? Oh, because we should not even eject there. We should eject here. Good. So we're transporting the sulfur out. But in our case, we're transporting it back in. Good. Alright. Good. So is this a permanent flow now? Oh, we probably don't have enough naphtha. Sample some. And brush it in. Good. And this should be good now. Let's make it clean by mopping this up. And this thing is idle, but it's gonna erupt. Deconstruct over here, clean the floor. Good. So now we're transporting hot sulfur out. And when it goes out, it should immediately split up. What if we had this there? What if we had an immediate split up? It would save space. And the on-off could go somewhere else. Good. Bam, bom, bom. Then there is a room here. Good. Right, so the split goes here and split goes there. Easy peasy, a signal switch goes away. Clean up the floor. Flowing constantly here. Another liquid valve, rotate. Oh, that must be then a good valve from steel. So that would be a late addition to the build. Good. 1G. Yeah, this doesn't matter. This doesn't matter. This does not matter because it needs to be 2 Gs and then 1 G. So yeah, that idea is not the greatest. I can have this anywhere I want. Good, let's just split it. That's fine. Good, but yeah. This is then my sulfur geyser tamer. Now, what if there was steam? Then we would not have a vacuum lock. What is the advantage of having this a steam chamber as well? None, because... No, we're coming out at 160, so we would have this 125 degrees immediately, so we would make use of a little bit of the heat. I think that's a good idea. How do we get the sulfur out? Same way. So an advanced build would be like this, only elongated, so we have room for machinery in the middle. How much is in here? This is already good. So late game I would put in a steel pump. Oh, and the steel pump immediately breaks everything. Because we got heat exchange and the Escher breaks. So as soon as we build the pump, the Escher breaks. We have to build the pump beforehand. Or wait until this fills up completely. Good. Liquid pump, deconstruct. How much do we need? Sample some of this. Brush it in. Do we have some carbon dioxide? Ah, this shift K is brutal. Carbon dioxide, shift B here. And then gonna shift K some of the vacuum over here. And shift F the vacuum everywhere there. Good. So we repair. Oh, oxygen is coming in here still? Why? Don't know, but now it's good. Boom, 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 boom. Good. Damage overheat, liquid pump. Good. Don't have oxygen here, we barely have oxygen generation. This thing broke. Why? I have no idea why this broke. This is just pushing out here. Why? Stop pushing out. Huh? Oh, because there's carbon dioxide here instead of oxygen. Good. There's the rectifier. No, it's still not going for some reason. The pipe is empty, this is overflow. Could take some water from here and bridge it on there. That means this would always be full, and the bathroom water takes precedence. Let's bridge it on here somewhere. Oh, come on. Boom, bam, boom. Let the bridge rotate. Good, but I don't understand. Oh, now I understand. I must lay down here. And it has nothing to do with the liquid not flowing. So now we're good again. But we cannot let this go empty anymore. And we will not. Good, then we're gonna do our standard thing with the Atmos sensor. So this doesn't break anymore. Sending a green signal if we're below 4 kilograms. Right. This is going great. Empty pipe. What is happening? Oh, we have overflow. That's not. Good, so we're completely filled up, and this is of course bad. This is better. Good. So now we have auction production in the base. Real quick. Good, we're pumping. We're collecting. But not too much. Right, let's pretend we have more. Brush in. Petroleum, no. Sample some sulfur. And brush it in, Shift B. A bunch of it. Good. Oh. That was clearly too much. Let's clean up the floor. Not this here. Good. Liquid valve repair. Going to empty this out. Bum, 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 bum. Good, let's run it a little bit faster. Because I want to empty this. Is this never going to empty? Because liquid sulfur is emptying out, but so slow. That's fine. Liquid pump is overheating, but does not take any damage. It says overheat damage, but doesn't take any damage. Why? I do not know. Because of the cooling up there? Maybe. Good, and we're clean again. Carbon dioxide, how? Filter destroy elements. Careful now, elements is also tiles. Believe it or not. What is happening? Polluted auction from where? This is so dumb. No, this should not be coming in. What am I missing? There's something open. What is this? Shift X? Yes. Oh. There was gas and tile in the same space. That can't be, of course. Good. Overheat damage is fine. So now we have high pressure liquid sulfur. If I were to put in a steel pump here, it would take on the temperature of the liquid sulfur, and the liquid sulfur would cool down. But if it's a lot of liquid sulfur, then we're going to be fine with a steel pump. And the Escher will not break. Let's try 4 tons. Good. Brush in. 900 key. Good. Pour, 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 pour. Pour, 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 pour. Pour, 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 pour. This is 5 tons. 5 tons is good. 2 tiles, 5 tons, 10 tons. Now, save the game. Because I am going to reload. Instead of cleaning everything up again. If the Escher breaks. Plumbing. Liquid pump steel. Good. 20 degrees. The liquid pump 130 degrees. That barely did anything. So 5 tons is definitely safe. Good. Can we test this somehow? What is safe and what is not safe? I think we can. Good. I'm going to sample some sulfur. And I'm going to say 2 tons. Brushing them in. Here and there. Good. So it's 2 tons safe. Is the question. Plumbing. Steel pump. Steel pump is at 20 degrees. 100 degrees. Sulfur is down to 127. Sulfur will freeze at 115. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So probably 1 ton would be enough. But waiting until 2 tons. Let's do 1.5 tons maybe? No, let's do 1 ton. Good, this is too cool. Let's sample some hot. Oh, but it's not hot anymore. Still is a good test. Oh, we can say 130. But yeah. We're going to say 1 ton. Alright, 130 degrees, 1 ton. 1 ton, my favorite soup. And then we're gonna put in the steel pump and see if it freezes the 1 ton sulfur soup. It does, and it breaks, so 1 ton is not good. Yeah, that wrecked it, everything. Good. Not gonna clean it up again. Instead I'm gonna reload the game. I'm going to try 1.5 tons of sulfur. That's then 3 tons in total. Should be enough heat to resist the steel. And remember, there is more than just the steel that is coming in here. We also have some pipes. Let's repair a little bit. Good. We can good. This is 5 tons. Let's sample. With a Shift K, I'm so sick of it. Options. Game. Controls. Debug Sandbox. Sandbox sample. Shift S. Yes. Done. Alright. Done. It's like the O for rotate. Doesn't make any sense. Shift K. Good. Shift S for sample. And it does not work. It does not work. Cly, fix your damn game. There's so many bugs. But Cly doesn't have any say anymore. Nobody wants to do anything. The overheard corporation is calling the shots, and instead we're getting DLC, which will kill the game. It's gonna be dead, at least to me, and I'm gonna pirate it and keep playing it, or just move on, which is very, very likely, unfortunately. But it's fine. Maybe I can move on to some good, like the Unity engine. That's fun. We can make a game like this ourselves. We're gonna steal the thing that made this thing original, and that is the one element per tile mechanic, which is genius. Good. Let's True Klein needs to fix its game. That's the game. To be fair, the last patch did get rid of lag. Is my subjective impression, but I could be wrong. Could be wrong. Anyways, gonna try the 1.5 key now. Shift S doesn't work. Shift K doesn't work, so now I cannot sample. Oh, hold on. It does work. My mistake. Still, I stand by what I said. There is a lot of stuff they need to fix, and they're not. Like these windows here. What is this? Why is this not full screen? Why can the user not choose how big this window is? And if I click a door, I'm getting all duplicates from all colonies, and is a mess. All these things, the stupid loot crate, they gotta get rid of. There are many things they need to do with the game. And the visual glitch, when you use a Trailblazer module, I could go on and on. There are a million things they need to fix. But it's cool that the sample now works. Good. What do we need? We brush it in, and we're gonna say 1,500 kilograms. We're gonna brush it in, and we're going to see if the steel pump breaks it or not. Good, so that works. 130 degrees. And the pump is immediately 130 degrees. That is good. That takes away 5 degrees. We're good here. So that is a good number to remember. Just have 3 tons of hot liquid sulfur. Then you can build a steel pump without breaking your Escher. Good. That is nice. Good to know. And is this how it's gonna look in the end? Yes. Good. Liquid valve. Deconstruct. Boom, 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 boom. Build a new one. In the wrong direction. Boom, 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 boom. Good. Put it in, say 1G. And this is the build. Now we don't need the liquid vents. The sulfur is gonna get pumped out, and probably gonna get cut up into 2 kilogram pieces, and then go somewhere else. Or we should do this from inside here with a steel pump. In the end, oh, come on. No. No, something is wrong again. So what was now the mistake? The sulfur stuck here for some reason. Should not be the case. I don't want to repair it. Float the game. So, deconstructing the pump broke the filter. So we have to cool it down. Let's load it up. Should not be that big of an issue. Bum 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 bum. Good. Da-dum, da-dum, da-dum. How do we cool this down real quick? We don't. Let's just let it break and then repair it, and it's gonna reset its temperature. Good. So this is the build. What if if this backs up, will we break? Don't know. Anyways, we have a liquid sulfur tamer, and we have a nominal build. Check the gases. Good. And when we have steel, the contactless pump will be obsolete. And then we could instead rip this out and make a steam chamber, build a steam chamber on top. What is the room that we can work with then? Dun, dun. Don't know. Just put in an aqua tuner. And then we're gonna run this as a steam chamber. Then we would need better liquid locks, or we just close it off forever when we're done with the build. Yeah, it is a process. Good, but as a first taming of this, I think this would be ideal. And there is no steel used here. This is an early build, believe it or not. And you get the sulfur out, but you don't cool it. So how would you cool it? Cut it up into 1 key pieces. But then again, nah, just pour it into a big tank. Is probably the most reasonable thing. Pour it into a big tank, and then research shipping, and then run the 20 kilogram pieces through the tank and out. Is a good idea. Let's let the thing break for a moment. So if this breaks, that doesn't even matter. The valve will still be functional. Good, OV damage, break please. Is there a breakage progress? No. Repaired, and the temperature is even again. Good. This is interesting. We have a little bit of an animation there, and that shows that a liquid is spilling over, but it is not. That is just because we have liquid coming out here. And next to it is some other liquid. It's fine. No need to worry. Good. Where is my thing? Display capture. New text document. Sulfur geyser and steam chamber in one. Nah. Sulfur geyser tamer check. Good. Steam chamber on top. We might or might not do in survival. It's no big deal. And we would have to rip this out and build something else there. Good. But wait a minute. Producing more sulfur than we're using is the idea, so yeah. We gotta rip this all out and build a steam chamber on top. So since we're breaking this, I'm gonna do this in survival then, instead of here in the sandbox. Alright, text document. Save it, what is next? A gold geyser, oh dear. Gold geyser, petroleum power, hydrogen liquidization inside rocket. Gold geyser, petroleum power. So gold geyser works with liquid salt. Should not be that much of an issue. Let's build this over here real quick. What do we need? Insulated tiles? Yes, let's use anything, see if it works. Granite. Doing our standard thing. Let's do the simple thing first. How hot is gold? I don't know. Let's make it so that it works first. Good, we're coming inside. There is a mesh tile. This is the bottom. Closing it off. Mesh tile. Was material thermium is good. Plumbing, liquid pump. Thermium. Hydrogen sensor. Hydro sensor, thermium. Automation wire, thermium. There goes a vent. Good. If we're below 500 pump. Background tiles. From insulation. Pink. Oh, beautiful. Good. Alright. Now, we need liquids. Good. Brush in. Oh, Sandbox is not on. Brush in. Gold. Gas? Is this gas? No. We need the liquid. 870 and see how that looks. It's 1700 degrees. What was this? We were cooling down there for a moment. Overheat damage on the thermium pump. That's not good. And how much gold is this? Man, gold is kind of heavy. Brush in more. Yeah, but the thermium pump overheats. And we have some heat exchange as well. Oh, this is brutal. Can we have more? Good. Still flowing down. Right, let's check the liquid out. 10 tons per tile. Oof. Gold guys here is rough. So in order to save gold, we'll probably have a different liquid down here. Oh no, we cannot, because this is the pump. Yeah, this is... the simple thing is not going to work. Liquid pump overheats at... Oh, it melts. Is the problem? No. Status? Overheat temperature 900 degrees. Molten gold? Freezing at 1000. Good, so that will not work. Huh. Thermium melts at 2600. So that will not work. Good to know. Gonna do the contactless pump again. Right, 20 degrees. Gonna do our standard thingy. And that is, whoops, did you... that is 2 springs. Salt is gonna go here. Oh, we're probably gonna need a lot of background. Salt is gonna go here, spring. We need a permanent runnage though. Can we achieve a permanent runnage using a contactless pump? There's a resounding maybe. Good. Right, so normally the vent is here. Or is it there? Or is it there? I think it's here. Good. Do I have a thingy built? Yes. Good, mesh tile thermium. And why is this broken again? Do we not have a constant flow here? That's weird. Good, but let's sample. Shift S and Shift B. Good. But yeah, this is the thing that we're gonna build with gold and salt. Let's put it up here. Pop. We're going to drop down there, I'm sure. And then we're gonna flow out. Going to land in a basin. Let's make it look like that. Now, we need a constant flow of gold. Cannot get it from here. We're probably going to get it from contactless pump there. Contactless pump is going to run it into a reservoir. And the reservoir is going to run it out and valve it in here. Good. Let's build a valve. Valve is sitting in a vacuum, so does not matter which material. Liquid valve. If I can find it, rotate, put it in. Plumbing, insulated. Good. What kind of material we're going to find out later. Now, this is accumulating. And the contactless pump is there, running it in here. But since we're producing, we have to collect it somewhere. We do have a system here for exactly that purpose. The only problem with this system is if we have something like gold, that's not gonna work because we can never get the gold out of here. So the contactless pump needs to do everything, and we don't need an infinite storage. Contactless pump out. The reservoir is filled up. We're gonna run the gold into cooling. Good, so we're gonna have a liquid shut-off here somewhere. And that is going to send the gold out. Seems reasonable. Can the contactless pump be here? We're gonna tighten this up again. Contactless pump. And if we have enough, we're gonna pump. 'Cause if we only have a little, no, we're gonna pump forever. So this could, in theory, be, but I want it to be serviceable, so I'm gonna leave it at this height. How we're gonna go up there if this isn't here? We will not. Pump over there then. That is insane. Since we're touching liquid here, dropping down. So no, we need more room. Good. That is the reasonable thing to do. Plumbing. Contactless pump. In a vacuum. This time we're going to the right, because to the left, clearly there is no room. As always, we're going to start with bridge. Bridge me in. Oh. Material-wise. First we're gonna start with good materials, except here. Rotate, well, steel is kind of good, right? Good. Oh, what is this? Configure this. And then we go out. NAFTA first. This liquid vent, signify this being blue, that it can be any material. Good, we're coming out. We're contactless there. This will not be connected just yet. We have to prime that valve. 1G, and then we're going to do 100G here. And we're going to brush in some naphtha. Liquid, 1 key is enough. 77, don't care. Oh! Haha, background tile missing. Good. Now we don't have power, let's rectify. Good. This is running already. And we should now prime the mechanical filter. Mechanical filter is primed. Liquid pipe is going to connect. Overflow is going out. Wonderful. And overflow here is going to be gold. So where is the gold going? In a liquid reservoir, of course. Here, for example. Liquid reservoir. Good. Oh, we're not allowed. It's fine. Clean up that. Filter to destroy all building things here. Get out of there. Good. Where is my liquid reservoir? There. Sitting in a vacuum, can be any material, it's fine. Then we're going out. And we're gonna get taken out if we have enough. Oh no. This must be 2 pipes. But a split? I guess a split is fair. Since we're sitting here anyhow. Now, how much gold is a good gold drip? I never thought I would ask myself this question. But how much gold is good gold drip? Let's start with the middle amount, 5 kilograms, and see if it works. Dripping down. We might have to preheat the background. How are we gonna do that? Don't know. Let's just spill the gold and see what happens. Genius, but let's do it. Is the flow correct? Also, permanent flow here? Yes. Let's put the automation in already. Good. If this is full, I want the gold out. Good, we don't have power. Let's rectify. Alright, this is ugly. Gold. Brush. Gold, molten. 870, no. 10,000 is one thingy there. I'm sure. We're flowing slowly, but that's fine. And it's 10,000 per tile if I'm not mistaken. Let's brush in here so we're already pumping out. Good, let's see what happens. The gold is flowing. What is the temperature of the gold? It doesn't tell me here. On the pipe? Oh, we're sending a green signal. Ah, this again. Not gate. Good. Got some gold here now. Alright, gold is spilling. But I don't know where it is. Huh? It's just vanishing. Don't tell me it's vanishing into a vacuum of space here. That is weird. Where did it go? Huh? Good, let's brush in more gold. Good. Gold is coming. Average flow rate. I think it's vanishing into the vacuum of space for no reason. Yeah. That's no good. I think I'm gonna preheat this. Probably. So how do I get... I have to build it here somewhere. It's the only way. And we're pouring in only one direction. Well, we have to open this up to 10 key. But then we will only pour intermittently. But there is an easy rectification. Good. Mechanized airlock. Good. How much is coming out? Status. Too much now. Good. Automation wire. And a switch. And this needs to be powered. Doesn't need to be, but for me. Good, let's collect some of the gold. Alt-Z. Also, I think I want to preheat this area, so we're going to brush in even more. Good. And then we're going to mop it up here. There is going to go salt. How much salt? I do not know. Gold is in. It's going to go out if we are very much filled up. But not before. So if we do 10 kilogram per second, this will empty out because the contactless pump will not take out 10 kilogram per second. We might have to build 2 contactless pumps. But first I want to see if we can have a nominal drip here. Good, let's close the door and see what happens. Priest Zero, good to see you. Alright, so the drip is coming, but as you can see, is not good enough at all. We need a constant flow here. So 10 kilograms is not good. That means we need to build a gold terraformer. This does not work. Good, we're also not cooling down here. This will break on time. So let's just deconstruct and call it good. A gold terraformer. I'm sure we can make this work somehow. Possibly with a system like this. If there was salt here and a contactless pump there, I think that could work. But it was very disconcerting that the gold was just vanishing here. And there was a mesh tunnel. And it's again just vanishing in the mesh tunnel. That's just weird. Good. But if we had a build like this, let's experiment with salt. Brush in. Salt. 190 kilograms? I don't know how much salt there is per tile. I think I want to experiment. Good, we have a little bit of basin here. And put in a background tile. Good. And then we're gonna brush in the salt. Oh. Is it not preheating the background? It's immediately freezing. It's the wrong temperature, isn't it? Properties, melting 800 degrees it must be. 800 degrees. Good, let's do 900 degrees of salt. Right, oh, we have... Good. What we're trying to find out now is the viscosity of salt. 9.5 is over. 800 grams is over. 500 grams is over. Is it the 400 again? No. Yes. Yes. Just like petroleum. Just like petroleum. So we're gonna do 600G and see if that works. You have a little bit of liquid here, but no liquid there. Oh no, please don't tell me in the sandbox that the vacuum is a vacuum when you build a mesh tile. So we cannot build in the vacuum. That's a bummer. Filter destroy all. Going to build it here then. That sucketh. Blueprints is not installed, or I would just copy paste. Very sad. Good. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And building a chamber. Mesh tile there. Liquid vent here. Hydro sensor. Some automation. If we're below 500, we're gonna pump. And the pump is going to break, but for experimentation purposes. We can build a contactless pump here anytime we want. Good. Solid pink. No need this time. And we're gonna do a fill action. We're going to sample some gold. Good, that's a bunch of gold. Let's mop some up. Please spell. Good. So now we would be close and we would be transporting the gold out. It's not good enough for me. I want to experiment here. Good. How much gold is this now? Enough so we can experiment. Beautiful. This is a vacuum as it should be. Now we're gonna brush in some salt. Molten at 900 degrees. Wait, is this then freezing the gold? No, it's gonna be fine, right? Let's say 0.6 kilograms. See how it goes. Immediately something has happened that should not be happening. Salt gas. Well, salt is not good then. Huh? But what is then? I thought salt was good. Molten gold? When are you going to freeze? At 1000 degrees. And the salt? Oh, so we have to have the gold at about 1100 degrees, probably. Good. Sample. Oh, first sample here and fill. That's not good enough. Sample, fill, 1100 degrees. I did not even check. And there is molten salt. Good. And molten salt is going to gas at 1400. This is just a few G. 120 G. Could be good. Now what is happening over here? I'm not sure, but let's mop some of this. Careful. The salt is going everywhere. Dum dum dum. Good. How much is this now? 300 key. Let's do another one. Good. 240, 10, 200 something. Why is this spilling over? Stitch converting. Good. Let's take the salt out. And we're gonna brush it in. We're going to say 0.6. Oh, this is 6. 0.6. Good. And now we're gonna pump some liquid. Bam, bam. Good. Of course the pump is going to break, but let's not have this as a concern. Oh, and again it took on the temperature, but that's fine, apparently. Just got a little bit of gold there. Pum 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 bottom. It's not enough gold. Sample, brush, sample, brush. Now this is too much gold again. You can always mop. Good. Sample, mop, brush. Oh, that did not work. 0.6 again. And again it did not take my input, because the game is jang. Let's put it in. Doesn't work. Oh, muscle memory. Yeah. If everything is selected, it doesn't take the input. Oh. Good. This is now in. Take some power. Where's my cheat power? Here. Dum, bum, 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 bum. And again, meltage. This will be very hard to set up. Getting the temperature right would just be brutal. This might be configured correctly. Let's pour some gold out. Pump the pump and see if it runs. Plumbing, insulated, insulation. Good. So this is 10 key per second, and hey! Wow! A gold guy's here! Ah, I'm happy. I am happy. This is great. Success! This is good. We have gold guys here. So, building this Building this in the survival will be hard, because we have to deal with certain temperatures. I think 1100 degrees is the way to go. And a contactless pump needs to bring the liquid. And not a single contactless pump, but two of them. So what if we were to run the liquid here then? Would that be good? Then we wouldn't need that all. Yeah, let's figure this out. Let's build another system right below. Man, we have a gold guys here. That is amazing. This hydro sensor will go red soon, because we're getting so much gold. There it will be created. Molten gold, molten salt. Yeah, and we need the 10 key per second. Or a terraformer, which is rough to build. Especially with molten gold. How much molten gold do you need for a terraformer? So the gold that we're creating molten here should immediately go into a terraformer. Now we don't need that much gold. But it could be done. Now, mesh tile here. Vent there. A roof on top. And we're going out here. Contactless pump here, contactless pump there. That's how it looks. And, well, optional included is not a symmetrical game. It is an asymmetrical game. So I never tried this liquidless pump here. I wonder if it would even work. Good, let's sample some of this. And brush it in. But we will have heat exchange. So we have to make this room clean first. Good. Alright. Let's fill this with a vacuum. And I just want to see if this works. Good. Sample. Vacuum. Bam, bam, boom, boom, bam, bam. Where's the fat cat? This is his lullaby. And if they eat something, probably gonna go to sleep now. What is this? Filling this all up? That is exactly good. Alright. So we have a clean environment. Sample this and I'll brush it in. Oh, that doesn't work. Why? Sample. Molten gold. Brush. Let's go. Yeah, we're gonna have a little bit of gold here. Alright. I just want this to fill up completely, so that the contactless pumps have something to do. There's a lot of heat exchange here with the vent. That's why we get the gold. Is this good enough now? Apparently not. Liquid vent is at 600 degrees. Let's keep brushing. This might be alright. Why we're not pumping? Pipe is blocked. Oh, because yeah, this is working. That's why. Good. We could take some out. Beautiful. That makes sense. Bum 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 bum. Ba-da-ba-da-bum. Let's run this fast. Good. 800 degrees. 950 degrees. Boom, 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 boom. here we are at 180. So the viscosity of gold is brutal. It's probably comparable to magma. How far would this blade go? Don't know. Probably 10 tiles or so. Let's delete this. Good. Going to break soon. Oh, come on. We reset the... Reset the temperature. We shouldn't have. Shouldn't have reset the temperature. Let's just deconstruct. And ignore. Instead, what is the temperature now? Instead, we're gonna sample some and brush it in. It's faster anyhow. And this is now nominal. Good. Oh no, it is not. Oh, this could be a nightmare to set up. What is inside? Why is this black? Because it's completely broken. Oh man. Why is this black? I think the tile is broken. Damn it. Breaking the game. Ah, this is better. Good. But why do we still freeze? 1000 degrees? The mesh tile may be at fault? So we have to preheat the mesh tile. How are we going to accomplish that? I don't know. Let's do a fill action. See what the temperatures are. Yep, the mesh tile is heating up. Oh, a gold guy's here. Building this in survival, huh? And we have to preheat the mesh tile. I have no idea how to accomplish that. Now we're at 500 and we were cheating here our buttocks off. This is... how is this achievable? What if we would use a conduction panel? Would that exchange heat with a mesh tile? We're gonna build this and we're gonna try that once we're done with the contactless pumps. Whoosh. What's the temperature now? 970, come on. Almost there. Oh, this looks stable. Almost. Let's get rid of the stupid gold. There's still gold. 1000. When is this melting? 1060. We're almost there, I'm sure. Can we get the temperature up a little bit? Good. Alright. So I wonder if this contactless pump is even working. But it should. Boom, boom. Good, we're gonna cut that pipe. And we're gonna pour the gold. Have a vacuum here, brush in the naphtha. Oh, we have to configure this first. And we get gold again. Clear the floor. Good, this should have been a helper tile, but whatever. We're not gonna grab here. Only gonna grab there. Good. Brush in naphtha. Liquid, 1 kilogram, 77 degrees. And that would be here. And that would be there. Now, let's do our filter. It's gonna be a mechanical filter. We're gonna start building a mechanical filter using a bridge. Good. Gold will get pushed over here, so something like that might be reasonable. No. Something like that might be reasonable. Good, and here the same thing. Liquid valve. Rotate. Wonder if this would be possible. But anyways. Good, and then we need to configure the amount. Insulated pipe, we're going out here. Pump is gonna pump in. Going around and around there. Good. Getting ejected there last. Vent here, vent there. What am I doing? This is wrong. Deconstruct. And move this over here instead. This is last. 1G copy settings. 100G copy settings. Somebody's crying outside. Hope the microphone doesn't pick it up. Wailing away. Possibly having a very bad time. Good. Oh man, I didn't just get myself something to drink. But we're almost good for the session. Today is my PlayStation 5 day, you guys. I'm looking forward. The liquid pump is running here. That is the hopes. Can we do it already? Fat Cat? Fat Cat says, auction included, you can have sand instead. Or gold in this case. Man, oh man, I should have brought me something to drink. Let's swallow some puke or something like the duplicants do. No. Dev generator, no power consumers is connected. Is everything connected? Not yet. Good. So we're going to pump. We're already pumping. Good. Pump not a liquid, so that does not work. Genius. Nom nom nom. That is more than problematic. That is terrible. Right, let's use 1 then. Coming out. And we're gonna say 5 key. So what we're gonna get out of here? What amount? Let's do 2 key and see if that works. Okay. Let's see if that works. Are we configured? This looks like we got 1 key here. Oh, one gram even. 1 grammars. And then we're gonna get going there. Good. So a contactless pump always has to go in one direction. This contactless pump here is not working. Even though it says here. We want to grab here. But we're not. What if... Why did you steal my cookies? What if we were to... No, there is just no way. We cannot have a contactless pump on this side. It sucketh big time. I'm stumped. So we're gonna have a little bit of gold then, instead of a lot. Yes, probably. See how it goes? Gold is running. Gold is running 2 key per second. Do we even have to do this? We can open this up, because this is going to look different in the end. And here we can close it off. Good. Unfortunate, but what can we do? We broke the chamber. Good. No heat exchange, please. Alright, so this is how it looks. That valve is not necessary. Let's run it. Are we empty? Don't know. I think we are. Good. So the contactless pump is pumping. We're getting a little bit of gold out. It's dripping down here. Let's sample some of the salt by using Shift S. You have to go into the game settings and redo the controls. Shift S is Sandbox on and off, which you're never gonna use ever as a hotkey. You don't want a hotkey on off the Sandbox. Why would you want to do this? If you want to do, leave the hotkey in, but Shift S for sample. We're gonna sample the molten salt, and we're gonna Shift B for brushing it in, but we're gonna say point, and we cannot because this is selected. Game is jank. If we deselect, we can do 0.6 kilograms, and then we're gonna have a spring on the left side and a spring on the right side. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a gold geyser, nominal. Building it in survival is a bit of a challenge. Now, what are the caveats? The temperature, definitely. Everything has to be about 1100 degrees. Otherwise, the molten salt will flash into vaporization. In fact, it says, I'll watch more, saving the rest for later. I like it. Good, Fat Cat. Good. But yeah, 1100 degrees is what you need here. And a big time caveat is heating up the mesh tile to 1100 degrees as well. I suggest building this without the gold and then using the conduction panel and running some magma through to preheat the mesh tile. PlayStation 5 day? Yes. And we're gonna go there. We're gonna go there very soon. And I'm going to wrap it up because this is a success. Let's check our text document. Water geyser, fail. I don't know how to do it. If anybody has suggestions, please hit me up. Then we're gonna melt the rocket uranium. Check. No, we're gonna melt the rocket using uranium. Check, we did that. Sulfur geyser tamer, check. We did this as well. And that is over here. And it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful butterfly. No, that's from Alien 4 Resurrection, that quote. It's a beautiful tamer, isn't it? Right, you're gonna have a lot of extra liquid here. And if this is liquid enough, then a steel pump there, you can extend this then later. The steel pump there will work just fine. Steel will take on the temperature of the sulfur, but will not cool it down enough to break the Escherfall. You just have to wait until you have like 2 tons per tile here. Between 3 and 4 tons, I suggest. And to be on the safe side. And then you can have a steel pump here and pump the sulfur directly out. You can rip this all out and convert this into a steam chamber and put in here some heat deletion, cooling loop active, power distribution, all here in a chamber. You can extend this and put it all in, and of course you have to close this off then permanently after the pump is in. And I suggest a switch, turn it on and off, but since this will never break, you can close this off forever. Over here in the end, having a tile there like so. When the steel pump is in, And then you can continue work from this side. Get rid of this tile over there. And have a steam chamber. Right? Because the sulfur will spill over here. And yeah, you can build something. Build something like that. The aqua tuna will be immersed in the liquid sulfur. Steam will be on top of it. This is going to be probably 4 tiles high. Something like that. I don't know. And that is a beautiful tamer. The thing is, you need the sulfur to spill over here so it spills in. If you build batteries, you will have to build them on mesh tiles here. So this is a nominal room size. In the end, the aqua tuna is going to be submerged here in the sulfur, and then you're going to extend the room like so. Probably. And here you're probably going to have something like that instead. When you build it up first. Because this is working. This is a safe environment. Except now we introduced something else. But it's fine. Anyways, breaking a thing before we end the session. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget my free wheel spin giveaway. That is on the 1st of every month. And there we're gonna have the winning of a Steam game again. And it would be nice if I were to win a PlayStation 5, because I really want to play the Red Dead Redemption 2. And I'm not gonna pay $15 a month, or 15 euro, or 15 rupiah to do that, unless when I win a PlayStation 5, because that will be then an experience I want to experience. Good. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for chiming in, and I'm going to see you next time. Have a good day and a good night.